Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I brought a guest. We have a guest.
We have a Jabe.
We have a Jabe. It's the Jabe and Jordan stream today.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Woo! I'm back. I'm alive. I survived my trip, my harrowing trip. Ever onward and forward into the harrowing journey. It was great. I did not perform to my expectations. Made me sad. But I had a lot of fun anyways. So, I gotta come back and I gotta, remove all my sorrows with a little bit of paint. Soothe the burn of defeat. Although, even though I got defeated, Jacob got 11th place. Woo! He did really, really well. So, that's awesome. But enough of that. How's everybody's weekend been? I hope you guys had some fun. We certainly did. I don't know about Gabe, but I was busy.
I had a great weekend. I destroyed Christopher in one-page rules. Many times.
Many times?
Yep.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun.
Excellent.
Went and saw the Barbie movie.
Nice.
Gift clipper.
Yeah.
I got a couple loose hairs on my brush.
Sort of. They're not great clippers.
I just need to pull them down.
Sure.
Just get a little, a little yank.
I got a knife for that.
Yank, yeah.
Little
guys.
I've got two kinds of wet in my pants.
I got you. Ooh, what was that? Awkwardish
Hello.
Panda rating with a party of 20. Welcome,
Panda
Awkwardish
party.
Panda. It is a panda party.
Panda party.
Panda party. Some of my favorite things to say. Panda party. I love panda party. How's it going, everybody? I am fixing Sir Gabe's brush really quick because he got a couple of flyaways. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
I like to do it with a blade.
Little knife.
It's
Little
an easy way
blade.
to do it. Welcome everybody to those of you who have never been here before. We are Monument Hobbies. As you can see here, we are the wonderful creators of Acryl,
Bam.
the fancy schmancy awesome paints. And we use them on stream to show you guys about how cool they are. And we talk a lot about weird things. Like,
True.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Which are totally not weird at all.
Sandwiches.
But I wanted to say something kind of funny, so we said that. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys had a good stream. Thank you again, Awkwardish Panda, for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. They are very, very cool paints. Well, thank you so much for the kind words. And thank you for the follow, Steven. I'm not going to butcher that last name, so Steven, thank you for the follow. We have a couple of fun things. What did you bring on the stream today?
I have
To
some
paint?
corn. So
Yeah, you guys came in at a good time. We literally just started.
Yep.
So,
I've got a bunch of these guys. I've been I've got a bunch of corn models I play to Sigmar with, and we're talking about maybe doing some 40k.
Ooh.
So
yeah.
I was like, well, these work for 40k.
Oh yeah.
And then I've been playing a lot of one-page rules lately, which has been really fun, and I've been using these guys because they have some fun charging abilities that Christopher hates.
Well, you did a great job with the metallics there. I know you were copying
Yeah.
the tutorial from the short that we did
Mm-hmm.
a couple of weeks ago. It
Yeah.
was
I
a
think
nice kind of dry
used-
brush, easy
yeah.
tarnished metal.
I use a little too much yellow, but I think that's okay. I think it's still works. I like it a lot.
Awesome.
I'm holding out for some of the new paints to do
Some sweet
to
blood.
do some fun some blood, maybe some copper oxide, bronze oxide
Nice.
stuff on the trim.
Nice. Very cool.
So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I'm painting up these.
Nice.
These now I might do some
Let me
basing.
answer some stuff in the chat here really quick. What's up, Tim? How's it going? Hope you had a great weekend. Awkwardish Panda, yeah, stream went well, assembling your Leviathan stuff. Awesome. So I went live and thought it was a good stopping point. Well, thank you so much. Short stream for you because you have a one shot tonight that's likely to run very late. That sounds awesome. What's the basis for the one? If you're still here, what's the basis for the one shot? I'd love to hear it. While we're hearing back for that, this is one of our fantastic models that we also sell on our website. We are the US distributor for Mindworks Games. They make these fantastic large-scale miniatures that you can assemble and paint. This is called the Sacrifice, and it is a gorgeous, not weird, it's just a gorgeous model. And we are working on finishing a lot of this up. Got most of the skin kind of worked out over last week. So the skin in the face, and we're working on some of the metal, trying to figure out exactly what we want all that to look like. So, doing a 1980s themed Monster of the Week game. That sounds like a freaking blast.
I love Monster of the Week. It's so fun.
Tim, you had a barbecue, then drove to Maine, heading towards home, but you'll be stopping in Massachusetts because you don't have enough time. Okay. Okay. Well, that sounds awesome. I also had some barbecue this weekend in Texas, which was freaking sweet. It was amazing. Best barbecue I've ever had, which is probably pretty normalish barbecue in Texas, to be fair. Because, you know, there's some places that are very good at barbecue, and there's some places that are not very good at barbecue, like Seattle, is where I'm from. So
turns out Seattle not great at barbecue.
Yeah. Turns out. So yeah, Texas, like pit barbecue. Oh man, that stuff was awesome. Ridiculously expensive dinner on accident. But
on accident?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Well, I ordered like a half pound of brisket and a half pound of pulled pork.
Yeah.
And then I wanted a half pound of beef ribs. But it turns out they only do a whole pound of beef ribs.
Oh.
So instead of spending like $35, I spent like $70.
It's like a night out on sushi, though. So
Yeah.
That's just barbecue.
And I think
prices.
that they might have thought that I said a whole pound of stuff because I paid a lot more than I should. My whole meal was like $76.
Sounds like it's great barbecue, though.
It was worth the money,
Yeah.
but it was way more food than I needed.
Yeah.
And also more expensive than I would have liked. Wow, that gene therapy really did wonders for Jason.
True.
Yeah, he's got the hat and everything. He's got the hat, the beard.
Yeah.
How's it going, Dower?
I could paint knuckle tattoos on my hands.
Tim, you got to try Uncle Tim's Dynamite barbecue sauce. Done some overalls. Give it a shot. They'll have to get the ink redone, though.
That's true.
That's a lot of work.
It is.
Well, I'm really excited to be back. It was a great weekend, but, you know, at the end of those trips, you're happy to be home and sleep in your own bed and relax. It was a great time, though. I kind of almost wish that we didn't do the event and we just, like, hung out and, like, gone to local stores and played, like, Digimon.
Oh,
like, local stores.
Instead of going to the
Yeah,
actual...
the event was really lame.
Really?
Yeah, it was very underwhelming.
Where was it?
Part of it is that I'm so used to, like, Magic Grand Prix and stuff.
Right.
Which are way, way bigger affairs. They're, like, thousands of people. They have, like, 30 vendors there. So I was expecting there to be, you know, at least a couple of different vendors from local game stores.
Right.
There was one. They didn't even really have singles. And they sold out of all their sealed product, like... Yeah, it was really, really lame. And their side events were really boring. They did, like, 5 win-a-boxes.
Is that normal for Digimon? Or was that like...
I don't know. This is the first one that I've been to.
Okay.
So for those of you who are new here, Monument Hobbies staff, we have a bunch of people around here who love to play the Digimon card game, myself and Gabe included. Myself and a couple of our other employees went out to Texas this last weekend for a trip for a regional event. And one of us did very well. The rest of us did not so well. I was not the one that did well. But we had a great time. We flew out from Arizona on Friday and came back last night very, very late. So we're all back here today, but we had a great fun. But the event itself was a little bit underwhelming, which is a bummer.
It is really lame.
Part of that is me being a little jaded because I just had a poor time with games at the event.
Yeah. That's fair.
I think I played like a total of 11 games that whole day.
Yeah.
Instead of playing, or no, less than that, 6. I played 8 games that whole day. So it was pretty unfortunate. Whew. Got me thinking of picking up some brisket as well. Heck yeah, barbecue is so good. I'm so jealous for all of you that actually have grills and or barbecues. One of my favorite things to do. I do not have access to one right now because I live in a freaking apartment.
Apartment life.
Bummer.
First.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. As far as things are concerned, my apartment complex is great. I have no problems with it.
Yeah.
But I do miss having a barbecue
to
grill. Yeah.
Make some cooked meats.
Well, just like grilling chicken is like one of my favorite things. It's the way that I usually do all my meal prep and stuff like that. I would just like go out to our barbecue and I would just. Tim, you smoked a 15-pound brisket this weekend. There was nothing left. Yeah, I mean, that sounds right. Oh man, that would be so cool if we had a smoker or a griller out back for us.
That would be cool. I think that would be. It would take forever to up and cool down if somebody back there.
I mean, you know, yeah, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'll try and convince them. We don't have a lot of space back there either. It would be great if we had one, because I think it would be super cool for us to like do a group barbecue.
Yeah, yeah.
Where we just like we break out the barbecue.
No, I'm down for that. That sounds great.
I might talk to Jason about this. This sounds like a great idea. Because we could just roll it out back and just like turn it on and have somebody check on it every every half hour or so. So what I'm hearing is we need to smuggle in some pulled pork or something to Adepticon next year. Yeah, Dower, you're right, 100% for the game nights. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, I'm gonna probably be at Adepticon next year, and I ain't gonna say no to some pulled pork. I am generally a fan of brisket. That's usually my favorite. But pulled pork is also very good.
Huh?
Yeah.
Brisket, huh?
I'm a brisket guy.
I like it all.
Of course you would like it.
Jabe, like all of it.
As we are calling you now.
Give me some smoked salmon.
Gabe's name has been officially changed to Jabe.
Jabe.
We don't have enough people around here that have the J at the beginning of the name.
I really want.
So we're just adjusting his name to Jabe.
I would love a Jabe.
That's a Jabe instead of Jade.
Can we do that?
Oh my gosh,
is that a thing amazing. That can happen? Think about that.
It would be cool if we did like a goofy set of like 6 paints, or we just did like funny names, like we did Jabe instead of that.
Yeah.
And we did like Baby J Vomit, which is like Baby Vomit is like one of my favorite colors for using for like non-metallic gold. So I'd just like make it and we'd call it Baby J Vomit.
Yeah. Or you could do
we do some other ones like that.
You could just take the petroleum and do baby J bus oil.
Oh yeah, that would be good too.
Yeah.
But alternate label stickers you can buy. Yeah, the Notcher series. Signotcher series.
Signot. That's awesome.
This is a great idea. I'm gonna formulate this game plan
or
when Jason gets back.
They could be random paints that are added to sets.
Maybe
like the golden ticket.
The golden ticket, funky labels,
like the Willy Wonka gold.
Maybe we could do that.
Never know.
It's a good idea. I like it so far.
Hello, Paint Liquor.
Paint Liquor. Welcome today. How are you? Did you have a good weekend? I'm trying to find the right color. I think.
Go bag add-on. Smoker.
Yeah, Go Bad Smoker add-on.
Like it.
It's actually amazing. I want that so bad in my life.
Yeah. I'm excited for when the Go Bag is just a house.
It's just a house.
Just a house.
The Go House.
It's the Go House. It's all the things you need built around your hobby.
We're going to be working on the set dress some more.
I did like this heel that I did, the rusty metal.
Uh-huh.
But unless you want to, like, you can be careful with it, but if you're just trying to go fast like I was, you get it everywhere.
You get it everywhere.
So, if I don't paint the underside of these blood letters, there's a couple parts, like their eyes, it looked like they were, like, droids underneath. They were robots in, which could be kind of cool. That'd be kind of
Go bag or go home. Did the move in while having family and their dogs over while working? Your life is chaos? God, paint liquor. You gotta chill out, man.
We have a Christmas sushi in the house.
Christmas sushi? What's up, Christmas sushi? Why the heck aren't you here on the comfy couches?
Yeah, what the heck, man? It's not a go house, it's a go home. You should be, yeah. You make it.
Yeah. Come on down. We got time.
30-minute drive.
This time of day, it's probably not even 30 minutes.
True.
It'll only be like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, maybe. You got time to get here.
Go back earns you 8,000 frequent flyer points to come with you to Ireland. That's fantastic. That should be a selling point of the code. And those flying points.
Your miles. Get those miles in.
Yeah. I will say, I've done this a couple times when we've like recorded a video here, but watching you paint on the camera, you're like, man, how's he moving so far to the left and the right and down? And then you come up here and you start trying to paint and you're like, wow, this is a lot tougher than it looks. Stay in one spot.
Yeah.
Especially me.
Yeah, everyone's always like, you're off camera. I'm like, you get on here and do this. It's not easy.
Jason's doing it for so long, I'm sure it's just second nature for him. But like, even the way I paint at home, I'm like, it looks like somebody punched me in the stomach. I'm like all scrunched up trying to paint.
Well, the other thing is, like, I'm not used to, I mean, I am sort of by this time, but traditionally I don't paint with a standing desk.
Yeah.
So that's another kind of weird thing, right?
Paint and stand.
Challenge accepted.
Your hobby suitcase is exactly 49.8 pounds.
Is it really?
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Easily checkable. Gotta get it to exactly 50 pounds.
49.99. That's dangerous though, because if there's like a light breeze that's going on, I push you over to that 50. What are you working on?
I am working on this gold.
Ooh.
I'm working on the gold.
Which is the head helmet?
Yes. Yeah, the helmet. Predominantly, though. Kind of, I think I'm going to redefine some of this stuff. Because it needs a little bit more. So we're gonna redo some of this. I started this helmet at towards the end of stream, so I didn't really have the time. Might have been rushing just a touch, so I think I'm just gonna give it a chance. We're gonna redo it. Sketch out the bright areas and the shadows, and we're gonna build all our colors. But this is a mixture of dark golden brown, dark yellow green, and yellow ochre. Working with right now for this.
I'm just slapping on some burnt red. These bad boys. Doing a single coat first. Cool. Spots will have to.
No. What'd you do? Did you break a guy?
It's always the worst feeling. Paint on the spot you've already painted. We're good. We're good. We're clear.
I painted in some of this darker color inside of her face here. This is just straight dark golden brown. Darken this all up. Then we're gonna add some black, I think, to this. We're gonna push it even further down. What's up, Line Creative? How's it going?
Hello.
Awkwardish Panda. Let you lurk. Stream is up in the office, so you gotta go grab lunch. Alright, have fun. We'll see you in a little bit. Chris, you better be in the car. I'm just saying. The expectation is for you to be here hanging out. Taking over stream. Your wily charms. Your polite Chris. Miss Sushi. This.
Paint flavors.
Your paint flavor.
Stop it.
Oh, stop.
Stop. Right. The under.
Oh, you got your unlabeled paint flavors in? Ooh, that's awesome. They're not paint flavors, though. You can't eat them. Don't eat the paint. Paint liquor, you should know. See what I did there? Definitely wasn't paint liquor. But also Line Creative, don't eat the paint. I read you later saying eat the paint. I did not, in fact, say that.
I can edit that. I could edit a clip of you saying eat the paint.
Oh, you couldn't.
Post that on social media.
It's never happened. I've never once said, everybody just go, don't do that thing.
We almost got him, chat. We almost got him. He almost said it.
I'm thinking fast on my feet, chat.
That would have been great.
You almost got me.
Almost.
You tried real hard. So close.
So close.
These are not what they call clippable moments, okay?
Yeah, Jason would see that and be like, what the heck happened?
What happened?
What are you telling people?
We discussed this. Nobody eat the paint.
We'll get him one day.
Also, no out of context clipping, chat. Not allowed. Context is important.
Debatable.
Whoa. You're supposed to be on my side. You work for the company too, okay?
We need someone to be a little chaotic.
I am chaotic.
Jason's gone. It's just pure chaos on.
I guess you do play demons.
True. A bunch of red. Just a bunch of red. Chaos J and Chaos G.
Nope, Chaos J and Chaos J, remember? Your
Oh, yeah,
name is
Jabe.
no longer Gabe.
Yes, that was the whole thing, is that everybody here has a name that starts with the letter J.
Yep, including Jelby. And Jaddy. And...
Whoa.
And,
Julp.
Philip. We got? What else we got? We got Drendon.
Would hardly call it playing.
Joel.
What are you talking about? I
We got Joel.
smoked you this weekend
Who else we got? We got
in games.
Jen,
Smoked them.
Jason, and Jordan. Jabe.
I think there's only like 4 people who.
Jen, Jason, Jordan, Jacob.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was all 4 of you in here with me, so that's why I felt left out.
Yep.
Very close. G is very close.
No,
to J.
no, it's really not.
They sound the same. GJ.
No.
Yeah.
Those two sounds that came out of your mouth literally sound nothing
Jeff.
alike.
Yeah. DJ.
Go Sue! Hello! I would hardly call it blang.
Yes. I'm young Jason.
Greetings from South Texas. Welcome. I was just in Texas this last weekend. Do we have new paint colors in the works? I mean, I don't know if I would say we have them in the works.
Yeah.
They're kind of just like pretty much ready. They're not really in the works anymore. They're coming
close.
very, very soon.
We're getting close to popping those bad boys out.
Yeah, those should be going out for retail sale sometime around the 8th of August.
Mm-hmm.
In fact. Or at Gen Con if you're going to be at Gen Con.
Boom.
Also, if you're going to be at Gen Con, both Jabe and I will be at Gen Con.
Yeah, come say hi.
Come say hi at the booth.
Come hang out with us.
It will be a blast.
It will be.
It's hot here in Texas? No, it's not. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. It is not hot in Texas. Not even freaking close.
So direct.
I'll put it. Hold on. All right. So I went to a pit barbecue place over the weekend. So I was there yesterday for lunch. Okay. Middle of the day, hottest part of the day. Okay. And I'm in the middle of the pit, right, surrounded by nothing but hot fires and garbage. Garbage? Hot fires and
Yeah.
and burning meat, right? Okay. So I'm in the middle of it, right? It is not even as hot as it is during the middle of the day outside in Phoenix. Paul literally turned to me and he's like, "This is not even as hot as it is outside in Phoenix on a normal day."
It's true.
So, no, it's not hot. I'm sorry, Lion. It's quite nice in Texas right now. Maybe different place.
I'm sure other people have experienced burning themselves on like the metal part of a seatbelt. You had that happen to you? Yeah. Where you like burn your hands on that?
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard people like getting legitimate burns from steering wheel.
That happens to me all the time.
It definitely happens to me.
Yeah. Lion, we were in Dallas, Fort Worth. We flew into DFW. Hey, look, Dower. I was happy to be back. It was nice. I'm just saying.
Things do get warm.
96 degrees in Texas was not that hot. Was it humid? Yes.
I think this morning I said, "Oh man, it's gonna cool down next week. It's only gonna be 103."
Yeah, I was like, "Okay, that's still hot."
Yeah, but it's 15 degrees cooler.
Yeah. I was while I was there. Jen is working, avidly helping with all of the things that make Jen the awesome person that Jen is.
True.
But instead, we have Jabe.
We have a Jabe.
We have Jabe.
Have Jabe.
And Jabe is also cool, so that's cool. We like Jabe. We like keeping Jabe around.
He's alright. He's okay. He gets angry sometimes.
You're on 15 straight 100 plus here in San Antonio. Yeah, I think we're on a month and a half 110 plus.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's tough.
It's quite warm.
But that is true. We don't get a whole lot of humidity. There's only a few days we get a lot of humidity, and then it's raining.
It wasn't as humid as I remember it being in Texas, to be honest.
I had to do a work trip in Texas a couple years ago. That sucked. It was in a excuse me. It was in a concrete building in the middle of summer, no AC, running Ethernet cables.
Oh, that
all
sounds
day
miserable.
in the roof. Not fun.
Yeah, it sounds lame.
Yep.
Aren't you glad that you're here now?
True. Well, I've always been here. I was just here at Monument.
Yes, Jabe.
Yes. I don't have to go run cable.
That is correct. Well, maybe you will, but
it wouldn't be like
you'll have AC while you're doing it.
I'll have AC once, no. I'll probably end up running it in my house or something. I have a home.
Gabe, you're super quiet.
I'm quiet.
Yeah.
I can yell. It might be because sometimes I talk under my breath a little bit. Does that sound better? Or do I need to hype up the volume?
Pop it up.
Hype it up. Pump up the volume. All right. Show me the ways.
Yeah. I just don't know which one is yours.
Usually Baby Jay's the quiet one.
I think Tim is the only one. Potentially. Can somebody else confirm whether or not it is getting hot in here?
What?
Wait, what?
Say?
Wait, what? I said if your volume's low. What are your transparent paints best for? Everything. Transparent paints are the most versatile paint in the line. You can use them you can use them to make washes. You can use them to nope, not that paint liquor. You can use them to make washes. You can use them to glaze. You can use them to create equivalents for contrast paint or speed paints. You can when Fuse is here, I always have to turn down the volume when he laughs and back up to hear Baby J.
That's funny.
But yeah, they're super versatile. Impulsor. I use them for filtering color on a lot of my projects to like slightly adjust colors to what I need them to be. Christmas Sushi, how dare you get on this? You know better.
What did he say?
He's endorsing the eating of paint. I'm gonna tell Jason, and he's gonna be very upset that you of all people, Chris, of all people, would do this.
He should know better.
You should know better.
He should know better.
Yeah, of course. Yes, I am. But only because he deserves it.
True, he does. If anyone deserves to be thrown under the bus, it's he's
He said it, not me.
Christopher throws you under the bus secretly. He does it in a way where you're like, did he just throw me under the bus?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, he did.
Did he? After he does it enough times, though,
You know better.
you start to catch on his shenanigans.
That's not me.
Alright. Moving on to the next one.
Yeah, Chris, it's not me either. I don't throw people under the bus. Remind me to never commit a crime with Baby J. What do you mean? I don't commit crimes ever.
Your friend did a grudge match video for NashCon. He pretty much bathes in paint. Goodness.
Not what we endorse here.
Christopher. The yellow school bus or a city transportation bus? Christopher says that it's definitely a public city bus, a double stacker. Double stack public city.
For what?
That's the bus you throw people under.
Yeah, I gotta make sure it's heavy enough.
I gotta make sure it does the job.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want
What's
them
the
coming
point?
back from it. Yeah.
What's the point?
Realize you're not supposed to recover from the experience.
The nearest bus. In Phoenix, throwing someone on the pavement would be enough to do them in at this point. This is true. Especially on that asphalt. I think there's videos of people like cooking food on the concrete here.
Somebody cooked
Like an egg.
a loaf or something? A loaf of bread?
Yeah. Liquid human. I don't know if this is I don't know if there's like cooked a loaf of bread in a mailbox. That's crazy. Wonder if it tasted good.
Probably not.
Probably tasted like letters.
Probably just tasted like not what a
Looked
loaf
good.
of
What
bread should
kind
taste
of
like.
bread? Was it just like regular bread? Talking wheat bread, sourdough. Just regular white bread. That tracks. Everybody's spicy today.
Yeah, I think you guys are just having too much fun.
Everybody's spicy. Secret family recipe, huh? You think that they baked it in the mailbox for content, or that's just how they make it?
Both. A little bit of column A, a lot of bit of column B.
Could just be that could be the secret. You know? Because you put it in the mailbox.
The secret sauce. The flavor saver.
Wonder at what temperature a bottle of paint would burst. You know?
I don't know.
Like if you put a bottle of transparent brown in the mailbox with the bread, would it get hot enough to glaze it?
I don't think so.
Would it get hot enough to glaze the bread?
I don't believe so. I don't hate this other gold.
What other gold? Oh, you do kind of two different kinds of gold.
Well, that's what I'm trying. I'm trying it both ways.
Well, yeah. I kind of like how the you got that brown, like the almost bronzy gold you got going on there.
This one?
Yeah. I feel like it contrasts more with the snake skin.
Yeah.
The other one blends in a little bit more. It still looks really good though. They both look great. Crush both of them.
The other option is I do silver like other people were talking about, but it feels so wrong. Do silver.
Yeah, I feel like gold is a very These are such cool models, but I don't understand why they're in Age of Sigmar. They're like robots. Anyone know the reason behind that?
No. I do not know. I do not have the answers that you seek.
You had one pop in your car last week. What color was it? Was it in a bag? Did it pop like, was it like on the floor of your car? Was it left in the cup holder like a soda? I've had that happen. Don't leave a soda in your car.
Don't leave you've had a soda pump?
It explodes everywhere. It goes all over the place.
You have to take it to get detailed?
No, no, it was easy enough to clean. There's still like a spot. Bad, but yeah, it was everywhere. Purple. That would be rough. It was loose and made a mess. That's a color that doesn't really blend in with anything that's in your car already, you know?
What color was it again?
Purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Your interior is definitely not purple.
Unless you had like a lot of black, but even then, depending on the purple, that's no fun. How long was it in the car for?
42 days.
Like, did you notice that it had popped the next day, or? Oh. So it popped and then 2 hours of it just baking into everything else. That's rough. Pain is low. Oh. That's looking pretty good, Jordan.
Thanks,
Pretty
buddy.
good. I like it.
Good luck with the work meeting, Lion.
Have a fun meeting.
Indeed, have a fun meeting.
Trying to think of a good NMM steel recipe. Right now I'm sitting on Payne's Gray, Khaki, and White Blue. Any other recommendations?
Payne's Gray, Khaki, and White Blue. I mean, that's a good recipe. Let's see here. We can try out a fun one for her. We'll try it out, see what the silver looks like. Because I'm trying to mess around with it. We'll do the little half moon in it.
What was the steel recipe that Jason did on his Dreadnought?
Dark gray blue. Wait, which Dread?
This one.
I want to say it's dark gray blue, khaki, pale yellow. But I want to do something warmer. So let's do a... Oh, I know. So if you grab your Payne's Gray and Mahogany. Start with a 50-50 mix of that. Or maybe even dark golden brown. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kind of like a green. Yeah, so we can start with this then. So this is dark golden brown and Payne's Gray.
Oh, I realize I'm gonna go make sure that's on.
Oh, yeah, I definitely don't think it is. Should be at 75. Probably is, actually. No.
Toasty.
Yeah. It gets toasty in here, man.
Just toasty.
So, we're gonna start with that. And then we're gonna go up with let's try out some of the new colors. We try dark emerald.
I'll do that later. Lumberjack Tim, I think it's official that you're getting LASIK Wednesday.
Ooh, You're gonna get them laser eyes.
Yeah. Everybody who just got LASIK is very excited about it.
We're gonna mix a little bit of khaki into this. I'm experimenting paint liquor. See if we can't find something that's fun.
But it's not Tech Tuesday, Jordan.
No, but that we have purpose.
True.
This is a little bit of khaki mixed with dark golden brown plus the emerald, dark emerald from the new signature set. And this is really, you gotta pump the ISO up just a touch because it's really dark.
Yeah. Do that.
Two, yeah. No, that's better.
Cool.
It's just hard to see what I'm doing. Yeah, you're welcome. I was like experimenting. It's fun. So we're just adding a little bit more khaki to this as we go. One more step of it right here. A little too much, actually. Mix slightly darker color.
Paint cup looks like fruit punch.
You should probably not drink it.
Fruit punch. The water. Yikes.
This is looking pretty cool, actually. Maybe I kind of want to do all the silver in this. Be kind of cool color for the silver. This is almost kind of like a weird jade silver color.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. We're gonna take the Payne's Gray and we're gonna mix khaki into that, and then a touch of the emerald. We're gonna make this sort of color right here. Yeah, my thumb. We're gonna try this out for the highlights. So the idea with this color is you kill some of that green so that it starts looking like actual silver.
looking pretty good.
Yeah, I am liking it.
Super cool.
Kind of like a weird color. But like, it's neat. It's unique. A little too bright now, so we're gonna knock it back down. Bring back some of this original mix. And thin it out to a glaze. We're gonna glaze. Yeah, I like that a lot. What do you think, Paint Liquor? Is it a neat, like, silver color for you? Also, I'm like halfway through Deadhouse Gates, by the way. No, this is just so the three colors that I used here are or four colors to say Payne's Gray, Dark Gray Blue, or I'm sorry, Payne's Gray, Dark Golden Brown, Emerald, Dark Emerald from the new set, and what's it called? Khaki. That's it. And then I probably would go with like a white blue for final highlight to really like punch the contrast on there. Do something like this. Just go.
Not highlighting every single scale by hand. I thought this is a painting.
Not yet. You're getting too excited. We're not there yet. We will be there. And I will hate my life a little bit.
What was the last color you used?
This is white blue. It's those nice reflective little ding dings. Law Dog, you will only not have them for the duration of all of like 2 weeks.
What color was it?
Emerald, dark emerald. Look, if I'm gonna show new stuff, I gotta show new stuff. Gotta use all the paints that are available. Even do a little bit of reverse, like under highlighting to get a little bit of this brown in the recesses of it. Some earthy colors in there. Bottom side of the blade, which would just reflect the light from the skin. You can probably just add a little bit of khaki to this dark golden brown. A little bit of that sandy color underneath there. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Let's see. Whole thing.
Your local game store closed.
What?
Oh, that's so sad.
That is the worst.
That's terrible.
Closest place is an hour away. Are there any other local game stores near you? Because you could always try and convince your other stores that are close to maybe pick up Pro Acryl as well. Let's see. Wayne instead on the headdress. Trying to see if I can make this headdress a little bit more yellow to make it stand out more.
Sorry that you guys are just seeing the base. I'm right-handed, not left-handed like Jason.
Yeah.
Cameras.
You have the benefit of being on a left-handed desk.
Yeah, the camera set up for Jason, lefty.
Benefit or misfortune, we are not sure yet. If he all of a sudden starts painting masterpieces, we'll know. Sure. Tim, Sapo57, you're probably better off. GW sucks. Don't mind me. I'm just a GW hater. I also like the minis, Sapo. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Their models are really cool. Yeah. My opinion. I found them hard to work with. That's why I switched to Pro Acryl.
You know what? I actually think that the gold is the right call. The like really warm gold. I think it is going to be the most like contrasty thing on the model.
The gold?
Yeah.
On the top?
No, this.
Oh, yeah. Definitely blends into the skin a little bit more, but it doesn't blend into the snake.
Correct. And I might be able to do something to the skin to help. The really warm gold on there? Yeah. It's weird. It's like, unless you're doing silver, which I could do. I could do silver, but it does feel wrong, right? Like, imagine this color here and on here. And like on the headdress, it wouldn't work very well. I'd have to do red feathers, which would look kind of cool. Like red and orange feathers. That might actually be pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe let me paint this one in the silver and let's see what I feel like.
Purple feathers.
Purple feathers? I like purple.
Are you doing the other one in silver?
Yeah. I just want to see how much I like it compared, because I have a sneaky hunch that I think the silver is just the right call.
Silver?
Yeah. Because I think it does two things. It contrasts against both. I have to change the color of the feathers on the headdress, which is fine. But I think in service of like the model's visuals, I think the silver might just be. Don't necessarily want that to be the case. Thank you, Slayer Street. We're in a little bit of an experimental phase right now, trying to figure out what this metallic should look like. I also think the metallic would look really good against the burgundy. The silver against this burgundy color, I think would be nice. And the red complements against the green and the snake. Yeah, man. Bummer. Wanted it to be gold, but you know, sometimes the model just tells you what to do. I think this is in fact one of those moments.
You can always go back to Jade.
I mean, this kind of is Jade, right? I'm kind of painting it in Jade. In a funky sort of way, but yeah. Yeah, you got to make like little subtle changes. You're looking at trying to make all the color, like all the details harmonize with one another. That's the most difficult part. is making sure that everything makes sense and feels right together.
I just got so much red. Oh, it's so sad.
You're right.
See if we can clean it off.
Kind of already like it, Gabe. Kind of already like it. Scary, but I kind of already like it. What do you think? The silver looks good.
I think the silver, I don't know. I think when I look at the what the model is though, I'm like that should be gold.
I agree. I agree.
I think yeah, the silver looks better with the colors around it. When you see the model, you're like that should be gold. That should be gold.
Sure, that's awesome. You've known what you wanted to paint for 25 plus years, so you finally started learning to paint. That's awesome.
Super cool.
At some point, you just got to pull the trigger and go. Say, I am not thinking about doing this anymore. I am just doing it.
Start with Seraphon, huh?
Yeah, Seraphon looks sweet.
Good start.
Card's got some cool looking Seraphon.
And we got a bunch of VODs of Baby J painting some. Painting a whole big army.
Painted up a lot. I think Shard has been here for most of it.
Oh. Grab a paint. Started with D&D minis and terrain. It's a great place to start. Something that's nice about just being able to paint something how you're thinking. I don't know, I got stuck on like these demons have to be red, which is fine. Yeah. It's nice.
I get there too sometimes, to be honest.
Right Jade short helped you figure out a lot. Let's go.
You want to know something cool about that Bright Jade short? I recorded it, but this man edited it.
It's true.
Put it together. He
Yeah.
made that short happen. Jabe and I are the 1-2 punch of the content stuff around here. Well, that actually looks really nice. Nice, like, little shine. Right where it should.
This is gonna be a little.
Gosh darn it, chat. Alright, we're doing it. It's all getting painted silver. It's just the right decision. We're the secondary level power couple.
Whoa.
Yep. Yep.
True.
I mean, let's be honest.
It's true.
Let's be honest here. Our offices are right next to each other.
True.
Closely together.
Also true.
Yeah. Shard. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's the right call. Oh my good.
Hey, son.
Woo! We have a wonderful comfy chair if you'd like to join us.
What kind of shenanigans are going on here?
Hi. Welcome. We have a very special guest.
He's
everybody.
here! He's alive! He survived his trip! Hi.
Oh no, it's
Hi,
Jason.
Chad.
How was your flight?
That was long.
Yeah.
Actually, it was very short. But my day's already been long.
Yeah.
Alright, have fun lunch.
Bye. He's back! He's back, everyone! Not expecting him to be in here today.
Yeah, me either.
Well, more silver. Time for more silver. Silver is the name of the game, and I'm just bowing to it.
Paint liquor Jade Stone was the right decision, but I'll accept.
It's like, it's in that vein.
I don't know what I'm doing over here. I'm doing some shenanigans. Doing some shenanigans over here.
Yeah, silver would not have been my first choice either, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta bow to
Out to what?
correct decision making sometimes.
Does look good.
Yeah. Back to work, slackers! Jason, we've decided to go blue. After some extensive decision making and trials, we're going with blue armor. Who missed me? We all missed you. You've been missed.
True.
Alright, so like we did before, we're just giving it the good old paint over. Doing
Somebody said you were gone?
Yeah. Jason was gone.
But first you don't succeed, paint it 3 or 4 more times anyways.
Welcome to my life. You know, I think I knew from the get-go that this was probably the right decision. But man, sometimes you just want it to work so bad you owe it to yourself to like try it the other way. Now, like I said, I'll probably have to change the color on the headdress, I think. Do some more red. But
I agree. Oh, that is just so... Oh, that just hurts my soul to watch you do that.
What, paint over it?
It hurts me so much.
It didn't. I didn't paint it. It didn't take that long.
Ugh. I just imagine, like, if I had finished something like that, and then, you know what? I want it a different color. Can do it, man.
Part of torturing yourself.
I could not do
Artist
it.
self-imposed torture.
You are a better man than
No,
I.
no more good stuff for Lumberjack Tim. Okay, I got it. No more good stuff. Hold on.
No. You gonna fit Lumberjack Tim?
No. No more good stuff for Tim. It's been written down. Okay, okay.
Or paint liquor.
Or
Oh man.
Or oh. Bye. No more good stuff for either of you. Katarina 2001, thank you for the sub. 15 months.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
That's over a year.
Welcome back. Keep on adding names to the list. He's gonna have to write it on his face. I was like, can't really see it, guys. Can't really see it.
Well, huzzah, huzzah! I'll just throw back my legs and pollute my breeches with delight.
Paint liquor.
Ogburn McGillicuddy.
No.
Okay, that actually turned out pretty okay. Wanted to glaze these a little bit just to fill in all the spots where the black undercoat was still showing. Did Baby Jabe win the tournament this weekend?
No.
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 You hear who did though?
Jacob got 11th though.
Jacob got 11th.
He got
Which
his Nats
technically-
invite.
That's technically winning, right? He didn't like win the whole thing, but like that's the whole point.
He
of
let
the
it
show.
get to his head though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotta bring him down a notch.
Yeah.
I've got a fun little short clip of Jacob breaking stuff.
Breaking stuff?
Yeah, I have to show it to you.
Oh yes, yes, I've seen
I'll
this
show it
clip.
to you in Jason. It's great. 11th
Nice.
out of 12.
11 out of 12. Yep. Yeah, only 12 people showed up. He got 11th.
Yeah. I think 16 people got to go to fights, right?
Yeah, it's top 16.
Top 16.
No. He almost didn't make it. He actually shouldn't have won the last game that he played. His opponent made a big mistake. He was not prepared for the intensity of the moment, and he was like shaking, like visibly shaking.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
I'm like that too. I get all stressed out, and I'm playing even like video games. I'm like, my hands are shaking.
You know what the funny thing is? The more you do it, the less it impacts you. Like, I remember the first couple of times that I ever went to like a card game tournament for like Magic and stuff, I got really jittery and it freaked me out, and now I'm just like, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm just playing my game. It's not so bad. Yeah, no, it seriously it does. Yeah, it sucks when stage fright kills you. But the thing is, right? I think it will be a good learning experience for the guy, right? Like, okay, look back at the experience and what caused you to fail in that moment, and it's like, okay, I was stressed out. Okay, what are good ways to stop myself from making that mistake in the future? Yeah. And then you try and work through that, right?
Best way to learn.
Yeah. You were shaking hard in the finals of PTQ? Man, Shard. Yeah. It's tough. Did a lot of grinding back in the day. Spent much time playing Magic.
I only played Magic a couple times. I've always wanted to. The thing that makes me want to stay away from it is there's certain cards out there that are really good, but they're super expensive because only so many of them.
Yeah, I mean the game is just like incredibly expensive. There are cheaper ways to do it, but it is on the whole like way more expensive than a game like
Feels
Digital.
a little pay to win to me. I don't.
I mean, all card games are pay to win, right?
For sure.
Like that's just, you got to play a deck that's competitive, and to play a deck that's competitive, you got to like buy packs until you get stuff, or buy
I guess because
cards.
Magic is so much more popular, it feels more.
Yeah. Yeah. Every card game is paid pretty much, except for what's that random one where you like buy decks? I forgot what it's called. There's some like weird game where you buy a deck and everything is like randomized.
Oh, interesting.
I don't remember what it's called. It was way more expensive now than when I was playing in high school. Yeah, no, seriously, Shard. I started playing back when I was 10. It's been almost 20 years since I started playing. And I mean, I remember when, dual lands were like $20, $50, but I was like 10, 12, so I couldn't afford it. And now you're like, oh, let's a couple $100. Let's go. $500. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. It's actually crazy. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to be honest, though. I actually really enjoy playing Magic's draft formats. I think they're really fun.
What is that?
So draft in Magic is probably similar to how it is in a lot of other games at this point. Each player, so it's an 8-person pod.
Okay.
So there's 8 players per event, and you have each player gets 3 packs. And what happens is you'll open a pack, and then you'll take a card out of the pack, and you'll pass it to your left.
Oh, I have heard of this.
Yes, and then each player will take a pack or a card from the pack, and you'll keep on circling it around to the left until the last card is picked up from that pack. And then you'll start with the right, the second pack, and you'll pass it to the right. And then the last pack you pass to the left. And you build a 40 card deck with what you take out of those packs.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's really neat.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I know Jason used to do a lot of draft back in the day. It was his primary thing.
It would be super fun. I know they had like a similar thing with Digimon, right?
Yeah, they have sealed for pre-releases. They do drafts at larger events. Like there was a draft, like win a box draft that you could do.
That's pretty neat.
What's up, Phoenix? How's it going?
Hello. That's a red, wet butt. It is.
A red, wet butt? What's wrong with you?
Look at this butt. Demons.
We found more chaos. Jason, found more chaos. He's polluting your station with chaos.
Chaos.
Not your tools, though.
No.
He brought his own tools.
Brought my own tools.
His own paints.
Paint.
But the spot itself, yeah.
No,
I will kill him later.
Kill him later. Oh my gosh.
Purge the heretic.
Who is this visitor? I'm Gabe or Jabe.
His name is Jabe.
Jabe.
He is. Well, explain what you do here.
I work here.
Well, yep. That goes without saying.
Yeah, I work closely with Jordan. We make content together.
Yep.
We do marketing stuff together. Social media.
Yep.
I do a lot of our graphics, graphic design, and also some video editing. All the shorts you see, I'm editing those.
Yep.
Jordan paints them. I edit them. Post it.
Coolness ensues.
Man behind the scenes with the plan. I've got a plan some of the times.
I think he and I make the plans together largely.
True.
And then we, follow through with the plans.
True. It's a good time. And right now I'm painting my corn.
Painting your corn on the cob?
Yep.
Yes?
Yeah.
Interesting. Airman, the heresy is that Jason is was flying back from his trip this weekend. But he actually popped in a minute ago. He's actually in chat right now.
Yes, he's hanging out.
He's hanging out. I think he's eating his lunch right now. Enjoying some delightful meal. He is in fact here.
Got a bazillion emails.
A
That's
bazillion?
lot. That's
That sounds
a
about
lot.
right, though.
A lot of mails.
Yeah, that's the downside of being out all weekend. Is his email's got to be flooded with just email after email after email. Good luck. Which email? Many things.
I am so excited to base these.
Yeah, how are you gonna base those? It's actually a great question.
I don't want to 100% know yet.
Okay.
But the other models I have for this army are like a gray, like a horse gray texture. And I like it. I'm gonna kind of try. We'll try something a little different. Might do maybe a finer basing texture first, then do the gray, then paint it all gray. See though.
Can we get a troll video of you mixing up Baby J's audio and video so he looks like he has no idea what he's doing?
I
Thanks,
could do that.
Paint liquor.
I can do that. You can get a troll video, you mix in baby. Hey, April Fool's video. Good. Or I can just get footage of him doing stuff anyways, and that does it.
Wow. Wow, did you just say I don't know what I'm doing?
I didn't say anything.
Jason?
I didn't say anything.
Can I help you kill this guy later? He's earned my ire as well, apparently.
I heard it. Baby J, you want to repeat that color workup?
Yes. For the silver?
I think so.
Yeah. So
Yep.
the silver is this is what it looks like when it's done. And this. And it is I'm working on finalizing exactly what the recipe is, but generally speaking, it's like 4 colors. Let me zoom out a little bit. So it's the base is Payne's Gray plus dark golden brown. And then we go over it with a little bit of dark emerald, which is one of our new signature colors, which will be available very shortly.
Very soon. Very, very soon.
And then from there, we add in khaki. And then from there, it's white blue, although I might switch to doing pale yellow and then white, titanium white after. So I'm going to play with this now that I'm working on slightly larger surfaces. But I do like the white blue in there because it gives us like really nice reflection. But I think it ends up kind of giving off like a cooler light, and I think it needs to be warmer, which is why I'm thinking about going with the pale yellow. So I like it. I think it looks good. If it wasn't on this model, I think I would use the white blue, but I think because the rest of this model and the environment is really warm, I think it has to be a little bit warmer highlights. So I'm going to try it with the pale yellow, and we're going to see what it looks like here and on the headdress. And then I'll probably go back and adjust that on too. There's also like some bangles on this side and some on this side, and a kind of armband up here that needs to be painted in this silver as well. So we're just going to work on all that. Repeat that color workup. Cold white armor, not the silver. Cold white armor.
Talking about this?
Oh, are you talking about the silver? I mean, when you Phoenix. Are you just looking for a color workup for cold white? Please expound. Let the purging begin. Been much less heretical lately. Your not hereticalness is getting to me, Jason. Oh, you want a cool version of White Scar armor? Yeah, I mean, I would just use how would I do this?
I don't know. How would you do it?
I'm thinking. Give me a second.
Vibes.
So there's two ways that you could do it. You could go with cool highlights and warm shadows, or warm highlights and cool shadows. So you could go like Payne's Gray, neutral gray, bright neutral into like ivories, which would be kind of cool. And then you finish off with your bold titanium white. You can also start, I don't know, or you could go with something like cut the blue out of the bottom and you just go neutral gray, bright neutral gray into white blue into bold titanium white, which would also work. Those will both look cold. It just depends on what sort of environment you want it to look and to look like and what you're going to be painting around it. But if I were to paint like snowy white scars, I'd probably go with like something like this, probably, to be honest. I might even just do the Payne's Gray at the bottom and just keep it completely cold from start to finish. And just go Payne's Gray, neutral gray, bright neutral gray, blue, white blue into bold titanium for really bright highlights. A Space Wolf Primaris successor chapter. On a cool version. Oh, so it's not actually for white scars. You just want a cool white armor for a Primaris successor chapter for Space Wolves. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this would work. Because it's Space Wolves, so they're going to be on, like, snowy bases. Yeah, so that works. Without going super crazy, I think this is, like, a really simple progression. I would even, you could even, instead of using the bold titanium white, you could use transparent white, which is really good for getting nice smooth highlights on white. Here I could even, yeah, we got like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just do a quick demo.
We got time.
But you want it to be white, right? Yeah, I know you don't want a warm, right? We're gonna start with the Payne's Gray. We're gonna put neutral gray over it. And this is going to get a little wet blended because this is already still a little wet. Oh. Is. And one of the tricks when you're painting white is to not paint white. Your final highlights are going to end up being the white, and it's going to make everything look like white. But you don't want to cover the whole model in white because you have nowhere to highlight from there. So you have no way of accentuating your highlights. So painting with grays up to white. Better. Let me set this down while I get some bright neutral gray. White. Titanium, and I have some white blue on my palette. This is just one more coat of this neutral gray. I'm going to smooth it out just a touch. Yeah, I mean, using blue when you're painting the white recipes is how you make it look cold. Also, having a warm color in the palette, like a warm highlight, accentuates the fact that the shadows are cold. Which is part of the reason why I was recommending some warm colors as well, because it adds more contrast. And it sells the cold environment, because you can have a cold environment while it's sunny out. Or having some light that's warm from the sun come through the clouds and stuff like that. Even though you're in an area surrounded by, you know, no. But if you just paint white, like by itself, it's not going to have warm or coolness to it. It's going to make everything else look relatively cool by comparison, but it's not going to be a cold color, per se.
He's here.
Out of the way, heretic.
I'm about to be attacked.
Out of the way, heretic. What's this?
Happening.
Out of the way, heretic. There.
Oh. Look at those. Oh.
Wizard butt. There. Came. I saw. I conquered. There.
Those look great. Oh, great.
Heretic. Stab him with the pointy end.
I'll stab him with the pointy end.
Those are great.
I'll make sure he never leaves this room.
Well, I don't want the studio smelling.
I'll make sure to clean up afterwards.
I was here the day we saw Wizards. Looks like those jars of peanut butter that have jelly swirled in already. I was very confused with what he was doing.
Me too. I was like, what on earth is happening right now? Whew. Forgot how bright of a transition going from neutral gray to bright neutral gray is. I would probably mix these colors and do an intermediary step here in the future. I'm just going to try and force it because I don't have a ton of time. I'm just going to blend it a bunch. You're there to sow confusion. Confusion has been sowed.
Yeah. Well, the confusion is no longer present. Now we know why. Right?
We are aware of the reasons why now. Mix. You already can see how like those under colors, right, making it feel really cold.
Mm-hmm.
Back to that pure bright neutral gray. You can see that I'm covering the majority of this model with these highlights. So not a ton of it is in shadow. I want to keep this looking like white armor, and I'm going to be bringing it up with more highlights that are brighter. I want to have room for those highlights, so you got to start and make more drastic transitions earlier on, so that your highlights later on won't be quite as jarring. Sometimes I wish I had a hairdryer.
A hair dryer.
Yep. Go fast.
And it all dry.
White blue. So this is just bringing in the white blue.
Boom.
You get all the base coats done on your guys.
Got all the base coats done. Very excited about it. Very excited about it. Honestly, doing that, the rusty metal made me really excited to paint these. So I was like, that's great.
That's awesome.
This felt good. I felt like I got a lot done, and it looked really great. I was like, this is great. I need to finish these. I liked it a lot.
So now that we're getting into the white blue, you're really starting to see it pop up and make it look a lot more white.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think
And once we're done with this layer, this is super rushed, so these blends are not nearly as good as I'd like them to be. We have our final pinpoint highlights with gold titanium.
yeah, so I think I'm gonna do both of these. Do this one first. The fine basing texture, even though they're different colors, I'll paint over them.
Hold on. So this is basically what I would do. Obviously, I would paint it, take more time, but because we were short on time, this is how I would paint like a cool white.
What colors did you use?
It's Payne's gray, bright neutral or warm or neutral gray, bright neutral gray, blue, white blue, and then bold titanium.
Nice.
And then you can even go back in. You can mix in some neutral gray and some Payne's gray and make some glazes. And you can take those back and you can go back in here and push a little bit more of that cool shadow in. Doing good, Richard. To really pull some of that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the general idea. Yes, we have guest Jay on.
Hello.
Jabe, also known as Gabe,
I'm Jabe,
also known as on the Discord,
Hipster Gumby.
Hipster Gumby.
If you see me hanging out, I'm in the chat.
So what were you gonna do for your bases? You talking about?
Oh yeah. So I've got two different textures. I've got I know we have a coarse and a fine of this one, but I have this one. So I have a fine brown texture and then this coarse texture. I'm probably gonna do this one first, and then do little bits of this one just to kind of add some depth.
Build
to
a
it.
little bit of
And then just paint it all
variance.
gray.
Yeah, no worries, Raymond.
And that'll be how I do them. But I think even though they're not even close to done, I want to get the basing texture on them. I feel like that just kind of brings it, helps me be like, oh, my models are starting to become finished.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So probably what we'll do.
Excellent. Well,
Yeah.
that is the end of the show.
It's
It's
that
2
time.
o'clock.
It is that time.
We got work to
2:02
do.
PM. We got lots of work to do.
We do have lots of work to do.
Got stuff.
We got prep for Gen Con.
We got Gen
gotta
Con
do all that
stuff.
We got prep for Nova. We gotta do all that stuff.
Yeah, this
You're going to Gen Con. That's
true.
exciting.
We're both going to Gen Con.
We are both going to be at Gen Con.
Lots of stuff.
So if you guys are at Gen Con,
Yeah, come hang out. Come say hi.
not this week, but next week, come
Not
stop
this
by the
week.
booth and
Do
say
not
hello.
Go to Gen Con this week. No one will be there.
Yeah, don't go into
You will
Indianapolis
be
this week.
at the Indianapolis Convention Center by yourself.
Yes. Maybe not by yourself,
No, there's
but
probably something
not
else
with the
going
right
on.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wrong people will be there.
Thank you so much, guys. We're gonna put a couple of links here into the chat. Oh gosh.
Do it.
So, don't forget we stream 5 days a week. We stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 12 to 2. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays we stream from 2 to 5. These are all times Pacific. Make sure that you guys hop onto the Discord.
Yeah.
Which that's not how you spell Discord.
Nope. There's some cool stuff going on in there.
Make sure you guys hop into the Discord. It's a great place to hang out and meet new people who are also interested in Monument Hobbies and the painting hobby / gaming hobby in general. Lots of fantastic painters in there. You can get some advice, or you can show your cool stuff. We do challenges on there monthly. If you want to kind of try out new things, try new techniques, that sort of thing. Make sure if you want to pick up any of the cool paints that we've been working with today, check out the store link. You can go to the Monument Hobbies store to pick up any of the paints that we used today on stream. It's also a place where you can order some of the new stuff that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. So, Signature Series sets 3 and 4, as well as the gloss and matte varnish. And then, if you are in a weird spot, location-wise, and you want to find a friendly local game store that might have your stuff, there's a link to our store locator, and you can find a local store near you to find all of our fantastic products. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will see you guys tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
We will have Jason back on the stream.
I'll be in chat. I'll be lurking.
He will be in chat, working. Don't forget to stick around. We're going to find somebody to raid, and then we will see you guys mañana.
Yes.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
I got to go turn the stream off, so I'm going to move over here.
Bye. He's going to come this way.
Bye.
I'll just keep saying bye.
No, you won't. You quit? All right, looks like we're
Bye.
going to be solo streaming tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. But he lies. He has the liar thing, so who knows. Bye-bye, everybody.
Goodbye.